to my peoples? Welcome back to Retro Crunch, your nostalgia show that's all about pop culture, movies, music, and games that relates to all things 70s, 80s, and 90s. Well, today we are going to do another unboxing the 80s, and what I have for you guys today is a huge unboxing of some GoBots. So I have a bunch of GoBots that I'm going to unbox, and I want you guys to see it on camera while I unbox them. So, alright, we're going to start with what I think is probably the biggest box. And this is it right here. Alright, so I'll go ahead and cut this bad boy open. We'll see what's in it. I can't exactly remember what I got in all the boxes, but we're going to find out right now. Pretty excited. If you don't know this about me already, I'm a huge Transformers and GoBots fan. And I happen to really like the GoBots because that's one of the toys that I grew up with mostly. Probably because they were only like $3 or $4 a piece, or something around that price. All right, so here's what it looks like. This is what's in it, and I'm gonna go through them real quick. Ooh, we'll do that one of the last ones, but we'll go ahead and start. All right, so this one is Stallion. See if you can get a good look at that. That's Stallion, and here's the back of him. See if I can keep from shaking around too much. This one's in really good shape. That's something that you want to look for is the quality of the stock. You don't want a lot of wave in them if you can help it. The corners is real important too. This one's got pretty good corners. They're bent a little bit on the bottom, but not too bad. So that's Stallion. Let's see, who do we got next? Road Ranger. This one's also in pretty good shape. Give you a better look at that if you can. This one's in pretty good shape as well. I like that one. This one actually has better corners and it's unpunched. So unpunched, that just means that the hole at the top was never punched out to be put on a rack, which actually adds value to it. Next we have Pincher. I didn't have this one growing up. It kind of looked too much new age for me. I kind of like the older bots. This one kind of reminded me of like the Insecticons, or something along those lines. So I didn't really care for that one as much. But this one I really liked growing up. This one is a little bit bent on the side, but there you go. Major Mo. He's a friendly. I like this bot growing up. If you notice, some of the newer GoBots had this little hologram on the side. That usually means that they were newer, so they weren't from like 83, 84. Oh yeah, I like this one too. Night Ranger, another one that I really like. I was really big into motorcycles growing up. Like for Mask, I really like the helicopter in Mask. I like the helicopter in pretty much any of the Transformers. I don't know why, but I like stuff like that. Like this one's a motorcycle. When I say the helicopter, I mean the ones that transfer from a vehicle into a helicopter. Like in Mask, it was a motorcycle that turned into a helicopter. Scorp. Here's another one that's pretty good. Again, kind of reminds me of the Insecticons. So I didn't care for it as much as some of the other GoBots that I really liked. But as you'll notice on most of these GoBots that I got, this one's kind of, you can see that the hologram's kind of moved out of position a little bit. I might see if I can get that fixed. Unpunched, so it gives it a little bit more value. I actually got these at a pretty good price. If you can get your GoBots anywhere between 20 and 25 bucks or less, I think you're doing a pretty good deal on the pricing. Slicks. Unpunched. That's what the back looks like. Again, this hologram's kind of moved over a little bit. I'll probably see if I can fix that just by shaking it around a little bit. Oh man, I love this guy. Scooter. He's probably one of the harder ones to find, unpunched, as you can see. I really like Scooter. He was very popular in the cartoons. I liked him a lot. This is the new version of the Leader 1. Or, you know, new from like your 85, 86 era. Or time frame. And again, unpunched. Very little wave on the side. Not too bad at all. And let's see. Oh yeah, I'll go to this one and then I'll go to the last one. This is Heat Seeker. I like the planes. There's the back. Again, unpunched, as you can see from the front and the back. And then the last one, unpunched. This is probably one of my I'm not gonna say it's my favorite, but I really do like Psykill. He's probably one of the characters in the GoBots that I like the most. Real fun to watch. Wasn't as good as Megatron on Transformers, but he was still pretty cool. So that is those. Let me get these out of the way a little bit so I got room to do the next couple boxes. Oops. Try to hurry up. Okay, let me get that out of the way. And the next box that we have, this box right here. Almost lost my knife. This one's in paper, so I gotta spend a little bit of time to get it cut out. I might cut part of this out because it's taking me so long to get this bad boy open. Okay, so I got these. These you want to try to get for about $25 or less. These are the larger GoBots. They're called SUPER-GoBots. And this one is Psycho. Psycho is more the space age looking GoBot. Hopefully you can see that. Right there. This one was $9.88. This one's in really good shape. If you can get these for between $25 and $30 a piece, I think you're doing pretty good. A lot of times, I bought these in a 4-pack. So when I got these, I got them for around $25 a piece. Just for some transparency. This one's in really good shape. Baron Von Joy. Another SUPER-GoBot. There you go. And here's the back of it. I like the SUPER-GoBots growing up, fine, but they definitely weren't Transformers. And the last one I have from this box is... I'll show you. It's in a bag right now. This is Herfiend. Another SUPER-GoBot. I really like the way this guy packaged them. Man, he took a lot of care in this one. This one seems to have a little bit of an indentation in the front. Not too bad, but the box itself is in great shape. And this one even has the sticker hanging in the front, so you can't really see the GoBot as well. But so I believe there were 6 of these guys that were produced. And I just have to tell you, for full disclosure, I got another one at another time. It was Destroyer. It was I had already opened it accidentally. Actually, I didn't mean to open it, but I opened it and I was like, oh man, I wanted to do that for my show, but I didn't get a chance to. This is Destroyer. It turns into a tank. You can see on the front, and there's the back. And this one from TG&Y. I remember TG&Y growing up. This one was 10 bucks. So it was a little bit more than the other ones I got when it was brand new. So whoever bought it paid a little bit more. Okay. Oh, sorry. I want to show you the box size as well. Alright. And this guy right here, I'm going to open them up. But this is the Stax Transport. This is the Optimus Prime wannabe. Although it's still kind of cool. Didn't really care for his head sticking through his windshield. You know, like, that was the one thing that kind of stood out for me differently between the GoBots and Transformers. It seemed like Transformers put a lot more effort and work into making sure that that Transformers' heads looked right. I think that was an important part of both Transformers and GoBots, was the look and the feel of them. And it just seemed like that they didn't do that as much with the SUPER-GoBots. This Stax Transport, it actually comes in another version as well with only Stax. So this is the more expensive version, but you can see on here, see that transport in the back. That actually is so you can put other Transformers on it, which is kind of cool. And I think that's it. I think I went through them all. So I hope you guys enjoy getting to see some of these GoBots that I opened up. Growing up, I did have some Transformers, but that was mainly for Christmas. Usually during the middle of the year or other times when I bugged the daylights out of my mom, she would get me something else. But I think I only had a few. I'm still waiting on getting a few more GoBots that I haven't got yet because the price is just really hard to work with. I still want to get Leader 1. I still want to get the red and blue and silver Cykill. And then there's a few others that I really want to get that I just haven't been able to obtain yet. But I'm well on my way. This is this group right here probably comprises maybe 65 to 70% of my total GoBot collection. So I'm really happy to get these to be able to add to my collection, which I'd like to show you guys later. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Definitely, if you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel. We put out like really good videos, or I think that they're really good, about the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And every week on Monday, that's usually what I do. And then on Friday, I put out the weekly news, which is about the pop culture, movies, music, and games that have happened throughout the week that are related to the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So I definitely hope that you'll stick around for that, and definitely subscribe to the channel. And on this video itself, please give it a like. And if you do, you can definitely subscribe and become a member of our retro tribe. Would love for you to be a part of that. And just remember, guys, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.